Moving on, John Schneider returns as Jonathan Kent, and I have to give props to the producers for bringing him back, because it was a very emotional scene, and for me it was really emotional seeing Clark and Jonathan talking father to son. It was powerful, it was emotional. For me it really touched me right there, basically, because I was this close to filling up when I saw it, and I was like, God, this is what I've missed. This interaction between Clark and Pa Kent is what I've missed, and I loved it brilliantly. Well done. Obviously there's Jonathan telling Clark that yes, Jor-El is right, that there is a dark force coming, but he is going to be tested. So Clark now has a second chance. In the fortress, Jor-El, because when Clark saves the Daily Planet globe, after he saved Lois, which was devised by the clone Lex, by the way, the Lex clone, that even with your great speed, remember Superman the movie? Yeah, you can't save them both. Okay, but he manages to do it. He manages to save Lois and put the globe back up. Talking of that, by the way, while I deviate from what I was talking about, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as everybody else who saw the episode, Clark flew. Okay, because you cannot, alright, in the laws of physics, I'm sorry, but you cannot super jump and then grab something that's like, that weighs probably, I don't know, 5 tons, and then still ascend, because he actually stopped for like half a second and then carried on moving up. So there is no way that he super jumped. It's impossible. I'm sorry, but it's physically impossible. In order for him to even super jump, to actually be able to still carry on lifting the globe, he would have to have jumped a lot higher than where he caught the globe in the first place. Okay, but as far as I'm concerned, he flew. Even Clark said it himself that for a second he flew. Okay, I don't care, he flew. Anyway, so in the fortress, him and Jor-El was basically disappointed with him. Clark he came across all vain and felt so proud that he dealt with Lex, kind of thing, and he stopped the globe from falling down, and he saved Lois. And Jor-El was like, and so you think that because you've done that, that's it, you're now the hero that I wanted you to become? No, sorry son, that's not what I was saying. You know, and Jor-El even took the suit as well. When Clark goes back to the barn, we see the book that he keeps the disc in open up, and then it zaps both Clark and the suit into the fortress. So the fortress now has the suit encased in ice. But I think the lecture that Jor-El gives Clark was for him to say to Clark that yes, I am disappointed in you and the way that you've behaved, and that as far as I'm concerned now, you're not going to be the saviour that the Earth is looking for, that I expected you to be. But at the same time, that's now given Clark more reason, as Jonathan said, do what you do best, prove him wrong. You know, Clark now has to, Clark has got a darkness inside of him. And the more that I think about this darkness, the more that my mind is going back to Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. Okay? Because there was a darkness, or at least Kara questioned, did Darkseid unleash this darkness, or, did he put it in me, or was it already there? And Clark can have that darkness as well, if someone who is evil enough can tap into that darkness and just unleash it. Then yeah, I think that's why Darkseid is going to feature heavily in this season. The likes of Granny Goodness, Godfrey and Desard as well are all coming into the fray. Rick Flag, by the way, is the guy that was punching Oliver. Okay, the reason why I said in my review was about the episode Power was because it's actually the same actor from season 8. So it's the same actor, but he actually is Rick Flag, and I think a couple of people have sort of confirmed that as well. Talking of Oliver, we now know that it wasn't parademons that captured and kidnapped Oliver. they were actually members of the Suicide Squad. So later on in the season, maybe even in episode 2 Shield, and I think it's going to be in episode 2, we'll be seeing the likes of Deadshot, Rick Flag, and other characters appear as well. So they were the people that actually kidnapped Oliver, not parademons. Yes, Oliver said they're not Kandorian, but he didn't exactly say that they weren't human either. So when he said that, we all thought, oh god, they've got to be parademons. Darkseid has sent out his parademons already, but no, it's definitely the Suicide Squad. Chloe does wear the fate helmet, if only for a moment, and she makes the biggest decision of her life. This obviously explains why Allison is only going to be in 5 episodes this season. Yes, she's in the credits, and I think that's amazing that she's in the opening credits, because it's got to be a fitting tribute for her, for the amazing work that she has done as Chloe Sullivan throughout all of Smallville. I think it was only fair to have her in the credits, even if it's just and Alison Mack. I think it was brilliantly done, and I actually do quite like the new credits as well. The only slight disappointment was the fact that they had Lois in the goofy pair of glasses. I'd rather that they didn't show Lois in glasses, because let's be fair, Lois doesn't really wear glasses that much anyway. Clark, on the other hand, yes, he needs more glasses action shots, please. But no, seriously, yeah, it's that the opening credit was good. Obviously it's now only Tom Welling, Erica Durance, Cassidy Freeman, Justin Hartley, and as I say, Alison Mack as well. So but now that Chloe has traded sides with Oliver, she saved Oliver, but we know that Oliver's going to go and find Chloe. So when we're going to see Chloe again, I don't know. But we're hoping, I think the producers have hinted that she's going to appear somewhere in the mid-season, and then obviously more towards the end of the season as well. So, wow. So there you go. That was my extensive piece on Lazarus and beyond. As I say, Shield is next week, so be looking forward to that. Supergirl. At first, from all the interviews and tidbits that we've been getting, that Kara is going to be inspiring Clark, that bit disappoints me. Okay, I've already done a video on it, so check back and you'll see that I've done a video where it says, you know, Clark to be inspired by Kara kind of thing. But the whole comic book storyline that's going to be woven into this Supergirl episode, that's going to also possibly feature a bit more of Darkseid, that I'm looking forward to. That I'm really looking forward to. If you don't know your comics, I swear to God, pick up Superman, Batman, Supergirl, and I think just that comic book itself is all you're going to need for season 10. Okay? For the moment, just read Superman, Batman, Supergirl, and then watch Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, because that is pretty much all you're going to need to set yourself for season 10. If you haven't, and if you don't know who Darkseid is, because I know that there are a lot of fans out there who have no idea who most of these DC Comics characters are, get yourself this comic, read it, familiarise yourself with the characters, especially Darkseid and Granny Goodness. Sort it out, that's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to leave it there, because my phone's going off, Twitter's going off, so... But, honestly, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next week for S.H.I.E.L.D. See ya.